Feel free to check out my TeePublic after the video, and consider supporting my Patreon today for early access to videos, reviews of your choice, and more. Blue Christmas is a 1978 sci-fi film directed by Kihachi Okamoto, who you may know as the director of Sword of Doom, Japan's Longest Day, and Kill. Normally, I would talk about little bits of production history here, but I can't really seem to find a whole lot of information about this film's background. The appearance of a UFO turns the blood of its witnesses blue, which causes a global stir, where mass prejudice is initiated upon these blue bloods. As odd as this premise may sound, Japanese cinema is known for turning stuff like this into masterpieces. While Blue Christmas is often hailed as a masterpiece, others find it to be a bit of a mess. Unfortunately, I fall along the latter. There are times where the editing is just really weird. Often it'll cut to a shot for like a split second before either reverting back to the previous shot or at a different one. Other times it just kinda jumps around. I mean, it's shot well for one thing, but the editing can definitely be a distraction. It also affects the pacing, as right away you're thrown into the drama, but considering it's a fast-paced movie that's 2 hours and 12 minutes long, it feels like you're being fed so much information in such little time in some moments. Very rarely does a single scene last for even 5 minutes. 30 minutes in and the movie's been to like 17 different places. There's a montage where one of the characters goes to New York to ask people about these blue bloods, and it's kinda awkward and hilarious at the same time. Speaking of the characters, they do their jobs, but they also come off as a bit underwhelming. There are some moments in the film that attempt to be emotional, but no one really feels developed just enough to be cared for. And because the film tends to focus on different characters from time to time, it just feels disjointed. I feel like if the movie was cut down shorter and had a more contained, cohesive narrative, then I could see myself really enjoying it. And it could end up being the masterpiece multiple people already claim it is. Anyway, Blue Christmas is an interesting concept, but definitely lacking in some places. On one hand, Kihachi Okamoto uses the premise of Blue Christmas to act as a commentary on prejudice, conspiracy, and xenophobia, even if it's really on the nose, but nothing else really stands out as much. Also, you should see some of this ending. Nothing says Christmas more than mass global genocide. And on that note, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, I would greatly urge you to support me on Patreon, and you can get early access to videos and receive updates on future uploads, as well as some behind the scenes content. You can also make video requests and get a t-shirt of your choice from my TeePublic. Right now, my Lord and Savior Godzilla t-shirt is selling like hotcakes, so definitely be sure to pick one up if you're interested. Not to mention, once I reach enough patrons, I'll review the Tokusatsu series Red Man from Tsuburaya Productions. So if that's something you'd like to see, then go support me on Patreon, especially if you want to see your name here. And this is TitanGoji, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.